Coming up on today's Liberty, the Control Group Premium Warbond arrives July 17th. We dig in and take a closer look at its contents. Planets need holding, and operations completing. We find out how the latest major order's going. One Helldiver is being called Lisan al-Gaib, but why? And a moment of valor that has canonized one special Helldiver as a hero of the Federation.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat, Helldivers to Hellpods.
Helldivers. The Ministry of Science has unveiled the highly experimental Control Group Premium Warbond, arriving July 17th. Suit up with the AD-26 Bleeding Edge Medium Armor or AD-49 Apollonian Heavy Armor sets. Both come with the Adreno Defibrillator, reviving you instantly after taking lethal damage. Side effects may include surviving briefly before dying again. But that's not all. Arm yourself with the VG-70 Variable Volley Gun, a 7-barrel beast with a total firing mode that's exactly as dangerous as it sounds. The G-31 Arc Grenade and all-new Plas-45 Epoch, a focused plasma support weapon that's all zap, no chill, will also help you to better dispense justice to the enemies of Super Earth. New toys include the deadly ALAS-98 Laser Sentry and the Lift 182 Warp Pack, letting you teleport short distances. Just try not to disintegrate.
I don't know, man. We've seen the effects of dark energy, and they're, well, not exactly great.
Oh, come on, Interloper. Everyone knows the Ministry of Science has an impeccable track record. Don't be so negative. Anyway, you can top all this off with 2 capes. The Conductor of Brilliance and Over Artifice Triumphant, plus matching banners. The Protect Eardrums emote will keep you from losing your cool, and the Exemplary Subject title will be available for all qualifying soldiers. Finally, on the Superstore side, there's the AD-11 Livewire Armor, Schema-laid Bear Cape and matching card, and Enthusiastic Mirth emote for those of you who really like to express yourselves. Prepare for deployment. Science demands results.
I gotta admit, all the armor sets in this Warbond go super hard, Vanguard.
Haha, for sure, Interloper. I've got my super credits ready for when the Warbond drops on July 17th. We better start farming those medals.
Helldivers, this is your 3-day warning for Operation Ashes of Remembrance, and the stakes could not be higher. Our forces have successfully secured Valmox in Errata Prime, and Felt is holding the line, but Sliff remains infested by Terminids, and the Illuminates still slither through the streets of New Stockholm. Worse yet, we've only completed about 1.25 million out of the 5 million required operations rated medium or higher. At this rate, we'll only hit 2.7 million by the deadline.
Ooh, that's not even close, troops. We really need to hustle out there.
Couldn't agree more, Vanguard. This is more than a mission. It's a promise to rebuild Remembrance, the first fallen megacity of Super Earth, and a vital step towards restoring our capital to its rightful fortified glory. The Federation is counting on you, so rally your squads, coordinate your efforts, and complete those operations. No excuses, no distractions, just duty. Super Earth believes in you. Now prove that that belief was not misplaced. For Remembrance, for the Federation, for democracy.
I really want to see Remembrance restored to its former glory. Straight after this, we need to dive, Interloper.
Way ahead of you, Vanguard. Way ahead of you.
Now for the Super Reddit report. Plas-45 Prophecy. Today's transmission comes courtesy of Helldiver Darkus58, who may have just stumbled into their new role as a psychic weapons designer. Their post, titled, "Guys, I think I called it," details a rather uncanny coincidence. The newly revealed Plas-45 Epoch support weapon from the latest Warbond looks shockingly similar to a doodle they posted on Super Reddit weeks ago. Darkus claims the resemblance is so strong, it's either an incredible coincidence or someone in the Ministry of Science has been lurking in the fan forums. The post has exploded with comments, including a cheeky reply from Helldiver Shafto, who suggested OP might be a leaker from inside the ministry itself. Naturally, responses now include dozens of gifs of Stilgar from Dune, implying that Darkus may be the prophesied Lisan al-Gaib, or at the very least a concept artist in disguise. Whether it's fate, fusion energy, or just a freaky alignment of ideas, we salute Helldiver Darkus58. And to all troopers, keep doodling. Super Earth is always watching. Okay, Interloper, I'm curious. What's the weather looking like today? Any planets I need to avoid?
All right, Helldivers, strap in and zip up that armor. It's time for your dose of planetary punishment. We start with Sliff, home of a terminate infestation so aggressive, even the acid storms are filing HR complaints. Forecast for today, melting with a chance of screaming. Visibility is low, morale is lower, and anything not wearing a level 7 corrosion suit will be reduced to soup in under 30 seconds. Recommendation, bring your strongest boots and weakest squad mate. Someone has to test the puddles. Over on Velt, the Ionic jungle is alive with the sound of sizzling bugs. Ionic storms are flaring up again, turning the canopy into a giant bug zapper. Unfortunately, you're the bait. Expect sparks, shrieks, and spontaneous weapon malfunctions. Sidearms are now 50-50. Fire a bullet or become a flashlight. Either way, light up those bugs. That's all for today, Helldivers. Stay dry, stay charged, and remember, weather isn't your worst enemy. The bugs are, but the weather is definitely working with them.
And now for today's Moments of Valor, which comes courtesy of Helldiver Kiki, a proud corporal in the official Super Earth Salute Super Discord. In a clip that lasts all of 10 seconds, but will echo through eternity, Kiki charges up a quasar cannon, takes precise aim at a distant Bile Titan, and fires. The result? The Titan goes absolutely airborne, flinging itself sideways in a glorious physics-defying display of overkill. As Kiki put it in the Discord, mild overreaction. We here at the SES disagree. We believe it was the perfect reaction. And for that reason, we are proud to bestow Kiki with the honorary title of Bane of BTs. Wear it with pride, soldier. If you want a chance to be featured in an upcoming episode of the Liberty, join the SES official Super Discord and submit your clip in the relevant channel. The more absurd, hilarious, heroic, or in this case, anti-gravitational, the better.
Noble warriors of the Federation. With reinforcements arriving on August 26th, the Federation eagerly anticipates the deployment of thousands of fresh troopers from new systems across the galaxy. However, the Ministry of Truth has intercepted troubling chatter from a very small but very vocal group of Helldivers threatening to teamkill these incoming recruits for fun. Let us be perfectly clear. This is not fun. It is sabotage.
Not just sabotage. It's the worst kind of treason imaginable, soldiers.
Any Helldiver caught deliberately undermining the war effort or demoralizing fresh recruits will be swiftly identified, apprehended, and reassigned to deep space penal labor aboard the SEV Mishiura, where team killing is not just discouraged, it's reciprocated by the ship's AI. The Federation thrives when veterans uplift rookies, so instead of dropping an orbital strike on a new friend, how about you teach them to call one in? Stand tall, stand united, and don't be a traitor.
You know, the Chaos Divers catch the rap for this kind of stuff, but they're actually pretty solid guys.
Oh, that reminds me. You know Ken in accounting? Chaos Diver.
No ways. I was wondering what that whole red color scheme was about.
Yeah, well, now you know.
We conclude today's broadcast with a little Helldiver Q&A. Pick your poison. Hey SES, which faction is the best to fight against? Bugs, bots, or squids? Helldiver Ardenzug. That's a great question, soldier. But the answer depends on your definition of best. Want sheer adrenaline and rivers of ichor? Bugs will give you nightmares and cardio. Prefer high-tech mayhem and getting shot at by toasters with superiority complexes? The automatons have you covered. Or maybe you prefer existential dread, lasers, and having your soul scanned. Then by all means, Illuminate is the way to go. Each enemy is awful in its own beautiful way, but the best faction to fight is the one standing between you and democracy. So grab your gear, sync your stratagems, and pick your battlefield. Super Earth doesn't care who you fight, just make sure you win. Helldivers, that concludes this Friday edition of the Liberty. There's plenty coming up in the next few weeks, and we intend to keep you all informed as best as possible. Let's redouble our efforts in the major order and make sure we hit all those objectives by Monday. That's an order, troops, for Super Earth and democracy.